Hey, hey. Hey guys, we have a little bit of technical difficulty, so we're a little bit behind schedule. How about we're a whole 45 minutes behind schedule? But that's okay. But that's okay. Hey, but that's okay. Trying to put my watch on. Come on in, come on in, come on in, come on in. Can you hear my theme song, guys? We're not gonna let anything pull us down because we have to make sure that we are master over our emotions. We have to make sure that we have some type of process to regain control over our emotions when we are finding ourselves hijacked by our own emotions and like, oh my God, it's all right, guys. It's all right. I'm sorry that I was not on time, but I'm here now. We rocking now. And share the video. Share the video. Put your comments below. No, I don't rap, but I'm just saying I'm in a great mood. I was really starting to feel a little down. Like, man, I'm 45 minutes behind. The text that I emailed, I shared, and now I have to go back and do it over, but that's okay. That's okay. This is me showing you how you go ahead and intentionally change your mood despite what's going on. All right, guys, so do me a favor. Seriously, though. Tag somebody below or share the video out. Share the video out. Share the video out. My name is Stacey Daniel. This is the Wealth Chronicle Show. We are here usually every single Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Tonight is a little bit later, but that's okay. The content is still just as good, and I guess it's a great thing. A lot of us don't have to get up first thing in the morning and go to work. If you do, that's okay. You can come back and watch the replay. Just make sure you put hashtag replay in the comment section. Hashtag replay in the comment section. By the way, did you share the video out? Take the time, 3 seconds, guys, and press the share. And make sure that you're following this page as well so that you can always be notified when we go live. The Wealth Chronicle Show, guys, let me tell you what it's all about. Our purpose is to laugh at and learn from the financial trials, tribulations, and failures and wins, all of that, guys, and somebody else, so that you can move the needle in your own financial situation, but you don't have to tell your business. How many of us are like, you know what? I really do want to know what I need to do, but I don't know if I want to let everybody know how I've been really messing up in my money situation, or how I not necessarily been messing up, but I could be further, but I've been reluctant to ask questions. So our ego and our pride sometimes stop us from asking. And then now I still know I need to figure out what can I do with my stimulus check? What can I do as far as taking money out of my retirement right now, since there's no penalties? What can I do to secure what I currently have in the stock market? Should I be buying stock? Should I be buying property? You know, things of that nature. Those are the questions that we need to be asking right now. But if you don't have anybody to ask, I don't want you to make the decision on your own and then put yourself in the wrong direction. All right, guys, because this is definitely going to have a long recovery period. So we need to make sure we can take the next financial footsteps with confidence. And that's why today I'm going to be answering all of those common COVID-19 quarantine money questions that I've been receiving all this month. All right, guys. So we have about 5 different ones that we're going to be answering. I need to make sure that you share this video out because this is some great information people are going to want to know. Just really quick though, if you don't know who I am, my name is Stacey Daniel. I am a wealth strategist and an insurance broker. I'm a national speaker. I'm a best-selling author. I'm your financial friend when I come on here, and I'm also the admin of the Motivating Money Facebook community and the founder of the Motivating Money Academy. We're an online academy. Right now, the membership is absolutely free because I want to provide access to the community so they can have questions answered. They can have a support community to come to while they're finagling their way through what's going on right now, and just so that you can even figure out what your next steps are without having to spend money to get there. That's kind of where we are right now. And this isn't just for people who are trying to get into the middle class tax bracket, or people who are already in a tax bracket of the middle class, or those that are wealthy. This is for anybody that feel like they need to be doing a little bit more to secure their current financial situation and to make sure that they're no longer financially insecure later on by even worried about losing their money. This is for you and anybody else. All right. So make sure you share the video out. The questions that we're going to be answering today, guys, are, oh, I thought I posted them. I put them, copied them, put them up there. The question that we're asking today are: 1, should I buy stock, property, or should I be saving my money more? Number 2, should my parents roll over their money into a safer financial retirement tool because they probably won't have enough time to build it back up? Number 3, should I take out money from my retirement account since according to the new act, the CARES Act, I can remove it without penalty. Usually there's a penalty if you're not 59 and a half, right? And you pay taxes as well. should I take my money out? Also, another question that we'll be asking, guys, is what exactly should I do with my stimulus check? Should I be saving it? Should I be investing in it? Should I create an emergency fund? Should I be paying my bills off, like making sure my credit score stays up? Or should I spend it frivolously so that I can feel a little more, you know, we all have some emotional therapy needs right now with everything that's going on. We are being traumatized. Nothing has ever mimic what we're going through right now. Even if you had trauma in your life, you still felt like you had a safe place. Right now, all of our safe places are exposed, and everybody is essentially emotionally on edge. So there's a higher increase of anxiety and depression and emotional spending and all types of things, guys. So people are really like, what should I do with money? And also, is this stimulus tax return actually an advancement on my next? Is this a stimulus check actually an advancement on my next tax return? Are they not telling me something? I've had that question as well. So if you want to know any of those answers, or if you have any of those questions, or if you know anybody else who do, I need you to go ahead and share this video out. Before we get started, though, guys, I do want you to know that if you're an entrepreneur, put your link in the comment section. We support all entrepreneurs. Number 2, if this is your first time, make sure you put your name in the comment section because we will send you a welcome packet. Number 3, again, if you didn't hear me the first time, make sure you join the Motivate Your Money free membership, where all of the tools and the resources and things, the replay for this video that I'm talking about, the weekly motivational moment, so that you can be better prepared emotionally for the week ahead, master your Monday. You can even use it throughout the week to keep the momentum going. So you can find out about our free resources, our webinars, our checklists, our downloads, all those different things, some courses, guys, all these different things that are going to help you better be positioned to know where your money is going, know where it has gone, know where your holes are right now, so that you can pay attention to your patterns. Because none of us have, this is not the first time any of us have ever been hijacked by something financial. Did you learn from it before? Are you paying attention to the people who are not really scared and in a frenzy right now? And are you paying attention to how you're reacting so that you can be better positioned next time? So those are the reasons why you need to join the Motivating Your Money Academy free Facebook community. I mean, the Motivating, yes, we do have a free Facebook community, but you need to join the academy so that you can have access to all of the courses and resources that aren't normally free. All right. And they're going to be free for a limited time, just as long as we need them. But you're going to have to join. All right. That makes sense, guys. If anything I just said makes sense to you, I need to put a yes in the comment section. Yes, yes, yes in the comment section. Put a yes in the comment section. Yes in the comment section. Muy caliente. I see you, Raquel. Muy caliente, guys. If you don't know, that's my theme song. Shout out to Brandon Love for producing that for me. I'm grateful, grateful, grateful. If you guys don't know, I've been in the financial services industry, helping people to stop losing their money through the 8 silent wealth killers since 2008. I take pride in saying I've helped thousands of families to save millions of dollars by showing them how they were losing their money unknowingly and unnecessarily through at least one of those 8 silent wealth killers. That's also my most recent book. It's called The 8 Silent Wealth Killers, and that's the number 8. So you can go to the8silentwealthkillers.com. There are 4 ways you're giving your money away, and there's 4 ways that your money is being taken from you. And I need you to know that protecting the money that you make is just as important as making more money, saving and investing. If we spend a little more time with that, then you too will be just like my clients and my academy members of money motivators and wealth protectors. And what are they doing right now, guys? They've already identified their money munchers. So they realize that their emotions might be causing them money, their credit might be causing them money. They might have some unexplainable emotional expenses, so they need to be bringing in more money so they can still live the life they want without having to budget and just not do the things that they want. Who wants to, I mean, even if it wasn't a whole pandemic going on outside, who would just want to live strict and not be able to do the things they want? You can do all that, guys. They're learning how to better manage their money today. They're monetizing themselves, and they've learned how to maximize their retirement options, even if they haven't already started. So they're growing their money, saving their money, spending their money, and protecting their money all at the same time. All at the same time. All at the same time. All right, guys, we're going to get into a content. If you don't know, we have fun here. I'm very transparent about my financial journey, how I went from a 46 credit score. So now I've been in the 700 club. I had all kind of debt, just what do you call that? I had a bankruptcy and defaulted student loans and check system files and all those type of things, guys. And I don't owe anybody anything at this point, period. And that's why I'm not taking out the loans that they have, that they're offering to business owners, because I don't need it. I've positioned myself to receive paychecks and playchecks, even if I never work. Even if I never work, the same positioning that I'm doing right now is what I teach my clients. How in December I made $11,000 alone and I never worked. For 30 days, I did not do anything. And I still was able to bring in income. I just need you guys to know that's what I want to help you to accomplish as well. All right, guys. So if any of this sounds interesting to you, I need you to put yes in the comment section. Put a yes in the comment section. Put a yes in the comment section. Like I said, though, I'm transparent. I take pride in talking about the things that used to bring me shame. And so now I can use them as empowerment and tools for you guys to do what you may not even realize is possible. All right, so let's get down to the questions. Usually, guys, what we do is we laugh at a situation or a scenario, or we'll have a guest and they'll tell us about their trials and their tribulations and their transformation, right? And we'll laugh and then we'll learn about the action steps. So today, guys, we're going to actually laugh at some of these questions that many of us have, but we have been afraid to ask. Many of us have, but have been afraid to ask. I do not want you to be afraid to ask. All right, guys, by the way, did you share the video out? Did you share it? Did you share it? What? Did you share it? Did you share it? What? I need to see somebody sharing the video. Share the video. I also need to see comments, because the program that I'm on doesn't allow me to see the hearts and thumbs up that goes up. So if you guys are doing that, I greatly appreciate you. Fist bump through the screen, because we have this COVID. We got to do 6 feet. No, but seriously, I need you to put some comments in the comment section. All right, let me know who you are. Introduce yourself. Let me know what location you are in your business. Okay, so the first question. Somebody put number 1 in the comment section. You ready for the number 1? Number one. Are you ready for the number 1? Are you ready for the number 1? Are you ready for the number 1? I'm gonna have a little story for each one of these questions, guys, so you'll know why it's actually an important question. So the first question is, should I buy stock, property, or should I invest more in my savings? How many of you guys have thought that question? Should I buy stock? Because they say buy low, sell high. Should I buy property? Because everything is dropping, the interest rates, the Fed rate, and all of that. Or should I just add more to my savings? Which one, number 1? Thank you, Karen. We've all been thinking about this, right? Should I buy stock? I know plenty of people who are telling other people to buy stock, who are buying stock themselves. They're thinking this is the great time to get into, like those Boeing and those Amazon stocks and all those at a decent rate. And then as soon as the stock market corrects itself, because we know that it's going to correct, it's going to go down. It's a guarantee that the stock market will go down. We had a whole bull market for like 12 years. Right. And so then all of a sudden, when everybody making buku money, we back to where we were in 2008, actually kind of worse. You know what I mean? But we know that it's going to go back up again. So should I buy stock now? Should I buy property now? It's the perfect time when everybody's getting Warren Buffett, $1 million investor states, when everybody's getting scared and they don't want to purchase and they're hoarding their money. That's when you should gobble it all up, be greedy, and purchase different things. Right. So the question is, should I buy stock, property, or invest in my savings? And you just got this whole $1,200 check. This is not a political show, so I won't have anything to say about politics, but either you got it or you're getting it, or you may not. But one way or another, what do you think you should do? Invest at your knowledge and comfort level. All right, invest. Hey, Claire. Hey, Karen. Hey, Alicia. Glad you guys are here. Invest at your comfort level. Is anybody else had these questions? Put a yes in the comment section. Put a yes in the comment section. Anytime anything I say sounds familiar to you, put a yes in the comment section. Should I buy stock? Should I buy property? Or should I buy savings? The answer is this, guys. The answer is this. I have some basics that I want to give you that's going to be the same for all of these questions that most of us don't even think about. It's not really a straightforward answer. I need you to think about these overall. 1, cash flow is always more important right now. Cash flow is always more important right now. I don't care if you're an entrepreneur, a side hustler, if you're a business owner, small or mid-size, or corporation. I don't care if you're a stay-at-home mom. Cash flow is always number 1, right? So whatever you're purchasing, whether that's stocks, bonds, or CDs, which I do not suggest. That's a whole nother story. You know what I'm saying? But whatever you're doing your money with, you're investing in, if you're buying property, which are those are hard assets, or if you're buying liquid assets, I need you to answer these three questions. Answer these three questions. You know, because if cash flow is the first priority, because you don't know when things are going to be back to normal, those bills are still going to be paid, need to be paid. Those, you know, your creditors and things are giving. We'll talk about that a little bit later. Exactly what leniencies they're giving you, but for the most part, you don't want to find yourself way back in the hole. Then when everything turns back on, so to speak. But this is the three questions I need you to ask yourself before you make any of these decisions. All right. 1, do you have a place where you can put your money right now that's going to grow similarly to the stock market, but you won't lose anything? Do you have a place that you can put your money, or your money is already there, that you can grow similarly to the stock market, but you won't lose anything? So if you were putting your money there all along before now, it was growing. And then when the stock market bottomed out, your money did not bottom out. Do you have your money somewhere like that? Can I get a yes if you knew anything about that in the comment section? Or if you like to know, can I get a yes if that sounds like something you'd like to have? Can I get a yes if that's something you sound like you like to have? Because the question is, should I buy stock? What if you can get the same growth in stock without the loss? Wouldn't that be something that's important? If you don't already have that, then that's called a secure way of growing your money. Anything you put in the stock market is not secured, and you're going to pay taxes, right? So if you can put some money in a secure place and get similar growth, not the same, but similar growth. So therefore, when that up and down happens, your household, your finances, your foundation, your family, your peace of mind is not affected. How awesome would that be? Right now, I have clients who are actually growing in their assets, even though the stock market is going down. Well, you know, sometimes it goes up and down. We've been paying attention. They release a stimulus and things of that nature. So it's been going up a little bit, going down a little bit. Either way, their money has been strategically going up, systematically going up, intentionally going up. And no, it's not the same growth as the stock market, but it's not losing anything at all, period. Can you say more money, more money, more money? Not losing money, losing money, losing money. How awesome does that sound? Can I get a yes? Thank you, Jeanette. Thank you, Alicia. Thank you, Angie, Claire. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Yes, who wouldn't want to know something about that, right? So that's my answer. That's one question. I'm not going to tell you whether you should put your money in the stock market or not, because it's your money and I'm not your financial advisor. So let me go ahead and say right now, the disclaimer is any tax information, any investment information that I talk about today, or any financial advanced financial strategies that I talk about today is only for general information, because you're not essentially my client. So I don't want you to do anything with your money and say, Stacy said, when I haven't seen your whole portfolio. But you can have a 15-minute free consultation with me, and we can make sure we figure out we can do a complete financial assessment, comprehensive financial analysis, and see where you are and what your next step should be. But I am giving you information that whoever your trusted financial professional is, you should be asking them, okay? All right. So if you don't currently have a place that you're putting your money that's guaranteed, that's growing despite the stock market losing, then why would you put your money in the stock market? All right. First thing. Second question you should ask yourself before deciding whether to buy stock, buy property is, do you have a financial vehicle where you can borrow money? Borrow money. You know how you buy a car? That's borrowing money. You know how you buy a house? That's borrowing money. You know how you invest in your business? That's borrowing money. All right. Do you have a place that you can borrow money? Because I don't want to, people say, well, I'm not going to borrow money. Are you ever going to get a lease on your car again? Are you ever going to, you currently have a mortgage? That's borrowing money. Every time you use your credit card, that's borrowing their money. Even if you pay it off, it's their money, right? Okay. So do you have a place that when you borrow money, oh, give me that. Oh, give me that. And then you pay it back. Here you go. Thank you very much. You have more than what you had when you took the loan out. Does that make sense? Do you have your money in a place, or do you have access to a place that when you borrow money to start a business, to pay for a trip, to pay for a wedding, whatever you're doing, down payment on a home, pay off your HVAC unit, put a roof on your house, get a brand new car. I don't care what you're doing. Oh, I forgot my ring. I just want to say, get a ring for your fiance, for all my fellas on here. Do you have a place that I want my ring? That's my lucky ring. Y'all hold us up. Oh, I can't. Oh, yes. I got to I'm back. Okay, so look, this is my lucky ring. But anyway, love my boo. But my point is, do you have a place that you can put your money and then you say, okay, I want to borrow this money out. And then when I pay it back, whenever I pay it back, is you can slow pay it, fast pay it, pay it in one lump sum, all these different things. And we can go into those details later if you have any questions. But when you pay it back, you have more money than you have before. Can I get a yes in the comment section if that sounds like something you'd like to know at least a little bit more information about, especially if it was free? Because I am giving the free information for free. Today is a show. This is the Wealth Chronicles show. My name is Stacey Daniel. I am a wealth strategist, an insurance broker. I'm a national speaker. I'm a best-selling author, right? I'm your financial friend most of all when I come on here. And I'm just spending time educating you. I've intentionally positioned myself to be a resource because I believe everybody should have access to the tools and the education that they need to reach the level of financial success that they're working towards. It is my experience, though, that the fight is fixed, and we're not learning about all these different things that I'm telling you about at school, no matter how many degrees you have. We're not learning about it at our corporate American jobs. We're not learning about it at church, and we're not even introduced to it at home. It's for that reason I position myself and my company as a resource. And so I'm not surprised that so many of you guys have never heard of this. And that's why I do free webinars. We're not talking about the webinars. I just need to know if this is something you'd like to know more about for future reference. For future reference, guys. So that's a yes. Yes. Can I get a yes in the comment section if this sounds like something that you'll be curious to know a little bit more about? Put in money somewhere that you can borrow it and then you can pay it back and you'll have more. Third question that you should answer before you decide whether or not you should purchase in stock or property or whether or not you should be saving your money. Do you have a place that when you put your money there, it's guaranteed to grow? I'm talking about guaranteed. Not maybe, not like the stock market. You know, you got to watch it. The Dow Jones Industrial Average. You got to see how many points it closed at, how many points is at when the bell ring. You know what I'm saying? It's all excitement. It's legal gambling, essentially, with your retirement and your future, especially if you're an entrepreneur or a side hustler or a business owner. You like, man, I hope I don't lose all my money. What y'all doing with my money? That, you know what I'm saying? If you get in a certain type of retirement account, you can't even access it. I don't even want to get into the detail, but the bottom line is, what if you didn't have to go the up and down and, hey, my God, what's going to happen? The number one concern that a lot of my clients have when they retire, even if they have a lot of assets, whether it's liquid or hard assets, is whether or not they're going to run out of money or what's going to happen to the stock market. So what if you could guarantee growth? Guarantee growth on your money. So therefore, no matter if the stock market can go up and down or side to side, you have growth. Would that be something you'd like to know more about? Say yes in the comment section. Say yes in the comment section. Say yes in the comment section. If you can't answer yes to all three of those questions, then I suggest you maybe reconsider whether or not you should buy stock, whether or not you should buy property. All right, guys. Sorry, I get a little hype. This is my passion. I got to take a moment. Sorry, I scream and I move around and I get all in the screen. So I apologize. Let me make sure I don't have any questions. Hey, Jeanette, glad you're here. Put a yes in the comment section, guys. Put a yes in the comment section if any of this makes sense to you. So, again, that's the number one question. Should I go ahead and buy some stock property or should I add more to my savings? Well, right now, if you're a wealthy person, you're not concerned about, and wealthy doesn't mean the color of your skin. It means that you have strategically created a solid financial foundation so that you know where your money munchers are. You know how to master personal finance. So you know where your money is going on a monthly basis. You know whether or not you need to make more money based off of your expenses and your emotional spending. Okay, you know that you need to bring in more money and not have just one source of income, so not just a job. All right, this is building a solid financial foundation. You also know that you need to find a way to maximize your retirement options. All the money that I'm supposed to be saving, which is 20% of all the money I'm coming in, I'm supposed to be putting towards an investment or saving for my retirement. It does me no good if I do that and then all of a sudden somebody can reach in and take it away from me. Correct? So you need to be maximizing on your retirement option, not just going with the 401k or the IRA or the 403b or the 457, because that's what everybody else is doing. There may be some options that's better suited for you. Like my clients like to be positioned to receive monthly tax-free paychecks and paychecks when they retire that will last for a lifetime. Most of us didn't even know that existed. I'm going to say it again. My clients are positioned to receive monthly paychecks and paychecks when they retire that are tax-free, guaranteed, and will last until a lifetime. That means when they retire. When they die. If there's anything left, they will be, the beneficiary will get it. My whole point is, guys, if you don't have that solid financial foundation created, whatever you do with your money is always going to be a question mark there. Next question. Do I have any questions or any comments about that? And make sure you guys put the comments in the comment section. I appreciate your thumbs up and your hearts, but I can't see them even though hearts make me dance. Hey, hearts make me dance. Next question. Should my parents roll over their money into a safe vehicle, since if they leave it in the stock market, they may not have enough time to replenish what has been lost? Because if you leave your money in the stock market, if it's already in there, then it's going to go back up. We don't know how long, but that's what statistics show us. It goes up and down, right? That's something that we're guaranteed. And there's on average 8% growth, and you have to get in a certain time, things of that nature, right? Again, I'm not giving you investment advice. I am not your advisor. We do not have a relationship, but you can reach out to me for a free 15-minute consultation. All right. So the question is, if they are getting ready to, if your parents, I don't know how old you are, how old your parents are, but if they have not retired yet and they're worried about their retirement, we don't know if the stock market is going to decrease anymore. What we do know is they have an option to take the money that's in their in their retirement account and roll it over into somewhere that'll be safe. And they'll still be able to grow it and even have access to it, and it won't cost them any money. All right. So that's the question. Do they have enough time left to feel, do they have other assets in order so that if they roll it over or if they lose it, they still have things to play with? If they don't, then I would suggest maybe rolling it over. It costs nothing. That makes sense, guys? Let me know. I would suggest rolling it over. It costs nothing. Question again is, should my parents, or even should you, roll over your money from your retirement account and put it somewhere safe? Well, that's up to you. Are you risk averse? Depending on how old you are. Are you 20 or 30, meaning you can weather the storm? Are you 40, 50, or 60, meaning that you have less time before you feel like you like to start taking advantage of your retirement account? How much time do you have left to build it back up? You can actually roll it over somewhere and it won't cost you anything. So those are some different questions that you need to be asking for yourself. I have options for you for all of these that I'm mentioning, okay? The next one is, should I take money out of my retirement? How many of you guys have heard about that? Should I take money out of my retirement? Did you know that the CARES Act gives you an opportunity to take money out of your 401k or your IRA, things of that nature that you normally would not have an opportunity to do so? If you are under 59 and a half years of age, up to $100,000, they'll let you do it. You can either take a withdrawal or you can take a loan. And if you take a loan, let's see, how long you have, in order to take a withdrawal, guys, let me give you the details. I don't want to go out and give you misinformation. This is the CARES Act, and you can take a penalty-free distribution if you are a qualified person. That means that you tested positive for COVID, or a spouse or a loved one tested positive for COVID, or if you've experienced financial adverse consequences as a result of being quarantined. Who is that? That's like everybody in the world, right? Being furloughed or laid off, or having your work hours reduced. Are you unable to work or have due to lack of child care due to the virus or disease? Or are you a business owner or operator, individual, other factors that were determined by the Secretary of State? If that's you, then if you have money in a qualified retirement account, which is something that's dictated by the federal government, then you get to pull some of your money out without the normal penalty if you're under 59 and a half. All right. You can take up to 100,000, and you can do this between now and December 31st, 2020. So these are the details. We haven't gotten into whether or not you should. And then it asks, how much would you pay on taxes? That depends on your tax bracket, guys. It allows you to repay it, so you don't have to worry about paying it initially. Now, you can also have a loan. If you do a 401k loan, guys, it can be anywhere between 50,000 and 100,000. You have up until you can borrow up to September 23rd, and you have no taxes or penalties for a year. There are no taxes or penalties, but you will earn interest, and the repayment obligations, the law allows effective individuals to delay your repayment for up to a year. That's what I wanted to mention. All right. So those are the details. If you don't know, I need you to know that I will put the link in below so that you can get more details about it. But the question is, should I borrow it or should I take a withdrawal? Should I borrow the money or should I take a withdrawal? I need you to go ahead and share this video out, guys. Did you share the video out? Share the video out because we're still giving great information. Share the video out. Ooh, share the video out. What? Share the video out. Share the video out. Question is, should I borrow money from my 401k? I just gave you the details based off the CARES Act due to the COVID-19 situation of how you can access your money. So that right there, somebody may need to know if they didn't know. Should I borrow money to pay so I can have cash flow? Remember I told you the number one thing is to have cash flow so that you can eat, so that you can make some emotional purchases, so that you can live, groceries and rent and things of that nature, since you don't know when you will be able to successfully make money. Well, the answer is this, guys. That all depends on your savings. That all depends on your emergency fund. That all depends on your support system. That all depends on your ability to decide whether or not I'm going to bring money in other ways. Am I going to monetize my talents, my treasures, and my gifts that are God-given to me? Am I going to find additional streams of income by using social media or by becoming a side hustler? What can I do that other people need and I'm good at, and then I can put a price tag on it? That's what's going to determine whether or not you should take this money out. Should it be a borrow, or should it be a loan, or should it be a withdrawal? There are cons, though. There are cons to being able to access this money. One, you won't have as much money, which means you won't have as much growth if you take the withdrawal. That means there's no loan, but you will reduce your ability to have a comfortable retirement. Two, if you take the loan, now you do have to pay additional monies back later on. And depending on your job, you take a loan out and you have to pay it back. You may be taxed 2 times. You may be taxed 2 times. What do you mean? That means the money in there is pre-tax. When they give it to you, that's fine. When you pay it back, that's going to be after-tax dollars. That's going to be after-tax dollars, depending on your employer. And then once you get a certain age and you start to pull your money out of that retirement plan that's dictated by the government, then you'll be taxed again. That's double taxes. So you have to decide. But if you don't already have the emergency fund or the additional streams of income, you don't have an additional cash flow, you can't control your cash flow. You have to do what matters, what's most important based off of your family, So that's the answer to your question. What is your individual situation? I love to have a conversation, do a comprehensive financial analysis so we can see what's best for you. But these are some questions you should be asking yourself. All right. If you realize that I need to be I hear it all the time and I'm tired of hearing it. And somebody is telling me I could be making money with my gifts, but I don't want to sell nothing. Well, don't sell it. Just help somebody who say I need your help and put a price tag on it so that you can bring in more money. All right, guys. So that's the question. Should I borrow money from my 401k or my retirement fund now that I can do it without the penalty? Well, do you have a plan in place? Are you just going to take the money out and continue to spend it and live like you've been living? Which means I don't have money stashed away where I should be, or enough money stashed away, or I'm not controlling my ability to bring in multiple streams of income. So I never, ever, ever have to be paycheck dependent 100%. That really is the only way to be 100% comfortable no matter what's going on in the world. Because if you tell the truth, shame the devil. What? Tell the truth, shame the devil. What? This is not our first time finding ourselves in some type of financial situation. You may not be, you may not be distraught right now. You may not be 100%. You may have a safety net, but you are thinking about how you're going to pivot. This is an emotional, traumatic situation. So the more money that you can have coming in and you don't have to worry about it will be great. This isn't the first time you've had some time in your life that finances might have been a question. What did you learn from then? What are you learning from the people right now who are not desperate? What kind of holes do you have in your current financial plan that you might need to start right now, slowly changing and filling so that you'll be better prepared for next time? All right. So that's what you need to be deciding, whatever you decide. All right. That was the question. Should I take my money out of my 401k plan? Did you guys get the details? Do you have any questions about that? Did you guys get the details? Do you have any questions? Are you ready to go to the next question, number 3? Can I get a number 3? Number 3? Number three. Can I get a number three in the comment section? If you're just not coming in, this is the Wealth Chronicles Show. We are here on Wednesdays, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time every single week. My apologies, we were a little bit late today because we had some technical difficulties. Everybody at home on the internet. Any questions? Does anybody have any questions about anything that I just mentioned on whether or not you should take your money out of your retirement plan? Because you can do so up to $100,000 without any penalties. Without any penalties. If you had a trusted financial provider, professional, who could teach you how to make safe investments. Remember those places I was telling you that you could put your money in, that if you borrowed it and you put it back, it would be, you would have more money. What if you could take some of that 401k money right now that you pay in penalties on, that you don't have any control over, and after December 31st, you won't be able to access it again? What if you could take some of that money out and put it somewhere, those qualified plans I was mentioning to you, and grow it? Put it somewhere safe so you'll have a diversified portfolio. How awesome would that be? Does that make sense, guys? Because this is an opportunity to shift your perspective and make sure you're secure. All right, next question. What should I do with my stimulus? Should I save it? Should I invest it? Should I catch up on my bills? I've been spitting on my computer screen, y'all. I'm sorry. What should I do with my stimulus package? Save it, invest it, catch up on bills, build up my emergency fund, create an emergency fund? Or should I spend it on frivolous stuff? What are you guys planning on doing? What are you guys planning on doing? Jeanette Rogers says, I want that. What you want, Jeanette? Let me know what you want. What you want, Jeanette, let me know what you want. It's late and I might have had just a little bit too much tea. Let me know what you're wanting, Jeanette, so we can, my assistant can make sure she reach out to you with the correct information. So what are you guys planning on doing with your stimulus package? The $1,200. Are you going to save it? Are you going to invest it? Are you going to catch up on some bills? Are you going to build more onto your emergency fund so that you can have the cash flow available to you when you need it? Or are you just going to be like, you know what? I feel like I need a little something. I'm going to spend it frivolously. And understandably so. I keep mentioning it to you guys. I had the whole trauma queen on here last month because it was National Women's Month, or International Women's Month. I forget the name of it. But I had her on here and she talked about how we need to leave room for us to have emotional spending. As long as we leave room regularly, we won't gorge on spending when something happens because we're regularly doing things that make us feel good. Just like a too tight food diet is restrictive and eventually you'll just eat everything. Trust me, I know. If you have a too tight monthly money management diet, talking about I'm going to invest all of this and I'm going to pay all my bills. And wait a minute. Well, where your me money? I need some me money. Y'all need some me money. I need some me money. Me money. Like I could just spend it on whatever I want. Yeah, I paid $200 for these boots. So what? I paid my bills. I put money for my investments. I pay my insurances. You know what I mean? I put money in a savings account. This is mine. All mine. All mine. All mine. Oh, mine. I can't sing. I used to be able to sing. Let's see, be able to invest and make more money. Absolutely. Absolutely, Jeanette. I got you. All right, guys. So y'all know I'm a whole fool. Thank you for joining me, everybody who's coming in. If you're new to the Wealth Chronicles Show, make sure you put your name in the comment section so we can send you a welcome packet. Make sure you tag somebody, share the video out. Free information, great information, helping the community to better position themselves. We want you to be able to make the next financial footsteps with confidence, guys, with confidence. So that's why we're here every Wednesday at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. But we're a little bit late today because technology is just not your friend sometimes. So that's what I wanted to know. What should you do with your stimulus? No, neither one of those answers are wrong. That's why I didn't give you an answer. Saving, investing, catching up on your bills, creating or adding to your emergency fund, or even spending it frivolously. You know, I would suggest doing a little bit of all if I had to give you an answer, but it's okay. It's okay. You need to lose some weight. Well, thank you. I sure will. Thank you for joining me on my live show. Nevertheless, you about to be booted. Okay, so all right, get that person out of here. So, all right, guys. So the next question is, if you didn't know, normally we come on here, we have a story and we laugh at the financial transformations of people. They talk about, like last week, I had the pivot queen. She talked about how she went from jail to actually being a lawyer. She went from being in jail twice in 1 year to being a lawyer. And this week, we're actually answering questions, common questions about money, money questions regarding COVID-19. But usually it's somebody's story, and they'll tell you all of their financial failures and their trials and their tribulations and their transformation, and then we learn. Make sure you stay to the end, guys, where we're going to have our learning section where we will learn 3 action steps and some up-to-date information that affects all of us regarding our money. All right, so we definitely have a learning section at the end. Make sure you stay to the end so you can learn from that. All right, so the next question is, I'm live. The next question is, what is our stimulus check, and is that actually an advancement for our next tax return? Is that actually an advancement for our next tax return? That's what a lot of people have been putting, maybe you've seen it in your inbox. Have you seen it in your inbox, guys? Have you seen that in your inbox? Who else have seen that in their inbox? That are the stimulus package. I don't know what he just brought in, but I like them goodies. That was my fiance. But anyway, that our stimulus package, the stimulus check that you've been getting, I don't qualify for one, but that is an advancement on your tax return. Who's been hearing that? Have you heard that? Have you had the question? I want to clarify that for you now. Do you guys have any other questions about anything that we've been talking about thus far? Any questions about anything that we've been talking about thus far? If not, I'm going to keep on going, okay? This is our last question. Then we get into the action steps. So now that we know all these different principles, tools, concept, perspectives, what do I do next? Okay, what am I supposed to do with all this? You didn't let me know that I might not know everything. And I might need to stay tuned. What you gonna tell me? Oh, I want you to stay tuned. I want you to see everything I need to. Oh, by the way, if you're giving me thumbs up or hearts, I can't see them on my this software that I'm using. So I need you to comment in the comment section. All right. We're on question number 4. Question number 4. You guys ready for question number 4? Okay, thank you. You're welcome. So the question is, again, guys. The question is, hold on, lost my notes. Is a stimulus check an advancement or a return? I'll make sure to put the document below, but I did go to Forbes and a few other different places to get the information because I wanted you to be educated. So for one, when it comes to the stimulus check, it says, will this eat into my 2020 tax refund? No, the advance that you've been hearing about is in reference to a special tax credit that appears on your tax return that you will file in 2021 for the 2020 year, so that it won't increase your taxable income. So you have to get that credit. So when they show that you receive that money, it balances it out. That makes sense? So otherwise, it's going to show that you made $25,000, $50,000, $70,000, $80,000, $200,000 plus $1,200. So they're going to tax you on it. So what they need to do is put that credit on your tax file. So when it shows that you make that money, it's actually canceling out, if that makes sense. All right. So no, it will not. So this is so the internal revenue isn't giving you some so the internal revenue is not giving you some of your 2020 tax refund. The stimulus will be in addition to whatever you were expecting to receive. Next question is, the next question in this article is, will it count towards my taxable income in 2020? We just answered that. No, this money is not considered income. It won't be taxable, and it will not affect your tax bracket. All right, guys? If it's making sense, these are questions that you needed to know. I have had this sent in my inbox so many times today. I felt like there was somebody needed to clarify it for you. All right, so no, your stimulus check is not part of your 2020 tax refund. All right. What if I don't have to file taxes? You still don't. It's not waiting for you to file taxes because it's not income. It's a surplus. Okay, it's for you regardless. The next one is, and the last one is, do I still need to get something? Do I still get something if I don't expect to get a tax refund for 2020? Yes. Some tax credits just mean you owe less money to the government. So if you don't owe anything, you won't owe anything still. Okay. Some tax credits just mean you owe less money to the government. So if you didn't owe already, you don't owe anything now if you get the $1,200. All right, guys, that makes sense? Any questions on that? Any questions on that? We're getting ready to get into what you need to know about all of these, about what's going on. How can you coronavirus come up moving forward? What are a few, 3, 4, maybe 5 simple little shifts that you can make to make sure that you have a coronavirus come up? Before we get into that, I just want to mention these 5 questions. We're not going to go into detail, but these are the questions that we went over. 1, should I buy stock market? Should I buy stock, property, or add to my savings right now in the current climate? If you're just not checking in, make sure you go back to the replay and get the details on that. The next question is, should my parents or should I roll over my retirement fund into a safe vehicle? Since I can do it, I can still have growth, I can have access to my money, and it won't cost me anything. We talked about that, so make sure you watch the replay. Should I take my money out of my retirement since, according to the CARES Act, I can access that 401k or that IRA or that 403b or that 457 and pay no penalties, even though I'm not 59 and a half? Should I go ahead and get my money out? We talked about that, right? Whether or not because you could do it as a loan or you could do it as a withdrawal. There's pros and cons for both, right? And so we talked about that. And the last question was, the second to last question was, what should I do with my stimulus check? Should I save it, invest it? Should I catch up on my bills? Can I spend it on what I want? Like Walmart had all these TVs. Walmart had all these TVs, new shipment of TVs, just in time, waiting for people who are getting a stimulus check, because a lot of people will be going to buy TVs. I'm not the one to say don't buy it. If you're going to be sitting at home for the next 2 months and you need something that's going to help you keep your calm, keep your emotions down, because I was having micro anxiety attacks, guys. I was having as recent as Saturday. Was having micro anxiety attacks. I already talk about mastering. The better you master your emotions, the better you manage your money. So I'm always already talking to my clients and my tribe about being in control of your emotions, having some type of self-care routine so that you can stay even keeled, and then also having some way to regain control of your emotions after you've been hijacked, because our emotions are directly connected to our bank account. We spend based off of how we feel. Something external changes the way we feel internal, and the first thing we want to do is feel better. That's natural, and that usually costs us money. So the better we can master our emotions with anything that's going on, because it's always going to be something that's going to do this. Our emotions are like leaves. The better we'll be able to manage our money, stay focused, and not get off the keel, right? So we still need to be able to do that right now, right? But the whole point is, if you need to watch a big TV in order to stay calm, you know what I mean? Why are you going to be enduring this, or your family to stay calm? Then I'm not going to tell you not to do it. That's my response for whether or not you should be saving, investing, catching up on bills, building your emergency savings fund, or spending it frivolously with this $1,200. It all depends on where you are right now. So I would suggest you to talk to your trusted financial professional before making a major decision. And I'm taking 15-minute free consultation calls, and you can go ahead and click the link. Tiffany, make sure you put that link down there for them to access it. Okay? And the last question was, is this stimulus an investment on my tax return? Like, what? I got to pay it back? What? You can keep your money. I don't want to owe you any money. I'm sorry. Nah, boo-boo. Keep it. No, it's not an advancement, okay? No, it's not an advancement. That is false. False information. False information. All right, guys. These are the questions that I have for you. Now that we've been through all this, it's time to transition into the education. I hope you got your pen. Did you get your pen? Because it's time to learn. Now we know all of this. What are you going to do next? I'm not going to just give you all this information and drop you. You need some action steps. What can I do next to reposition myself? Because this is going to be a whole wealth transfer situation. We have so many graces right now. Taxes are being deferred. Mortgages are being deferred. Personal loans are being deferred. All types of things. Student loans. What can I do right now to make sure I actually do come out of this coronavirus quarantine better than I was before? What can I do? I'm about to tell you all about that. But I have a couple questions for you. By the way, did you share the video out? Did you share it out? Share it out. Hey. Y'all know I always got a song in my head, right? I always got a song in my head. These are questions I want to ask you. Real talk, though. And I like for you to put the number below of the one that you can relate to. Put the number below of the one that you can relate to. All right, y'all ready? Can I get a ready? Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this? I like house music. If you can't tell. All right, y'all ready? I can't see the thumbs up and heart, so I need you to put ready in the comment section. And I will wait because I know it's a delay. I will wait because I know it's a delay. I will wait because I know it's a delay. Are y'all ready? Ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Ready? Are y'all ready? Y'all ready, man? Is you ready? We ready. We ready. Are you ready? I'm waiting. Oh, drop that mouse. You guys ready? Can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Can you guys still hear me? Did you get your pens and your papers, and your recording devices? Are you ready for what's about to change your life? Everything I just asked you is just questions. Are you ready for what's about to change your life, though? Are you ready? Ready? Y'all ready? Can I get some readies in the comment section? I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait because I don't see them. Yes, I am waiting patiently. Ready. Thank you. So you can hear me. I appreciate the feedback. Let me know that all the information is not falling on deaf ears. Let me know that all the information is not falling on deaf ears. Did you guys share the video out? Because there's so many people that need to hear this. There's so many people that need to hear this. I have one ready. I need more readies than that. Make sure you guys are. Do you want me to continue? I won't continue. We can just end the broadcast if you don't want me to keep going. Y'all don't want to know? This information isn't valuable to you? Let me know. All right, so here we go. These are the questions. Why are you not talking about what can you do to never find yourself in a situation like this again? Because either we are shuffling, trying to pivot, or we are in emergency state trying to get the basics that we need. Number 2, what have you done to not just survive what's going on, but to thrive and to be better when you come out? Number 3, do you realize that your level of financial maturity, the level of financial maturity that it takes to actively make the decisions that's going to put you in a better position? You don't have to feel the way you may be feeling right now, which is the uncertainty. And there's a such thing as wealthy hand to mouth. I have a lot of clients that before they got to me were making 6 figures, but they were spending just as fast as they were making. So they still didn't have a solid financial foundation. Are you one of those people that realize I'm making money and I might need to do something different, but I figured out later, as long as I still make money, everything is fine. Hey, Samantha glad you're here. What can you learn? What can you learn to from other people who aren't, because not everybody is going bankrupt right now. Not all businesses are not making money right now, and not everybody don't have an emergency fund that's large enough for them to weather the storm. What can we learn from them? What can you learn from them? Are you starting to pay attention? We're watching the news. We're getting scared. We're checking on our loved ones. True and all, we are, and we need to be. But what are you doing to seize the moment? That's what I have to ask, is the hard questions. I have to ask the hard questions. If I'm a wealth strategist and insurance broker, I'm not your yes man, but I will be your supporter and your cheerleader. And the question is, what are you doing to pay attention to what other people are doing, or to see your patterns to make sure that you never end up in the same situation again? It's not about $1,200. It's really, really not, guys. It's really, really not. Tiffany, can you put the NYM email? Never mind. I'll put it up there. The NYM APPT, the appointment. If you guys want to set up a 15-minute consultation, it's bit.ly/NYM APPT. Motivating Your Money Appointment. That's what that stands for. bit.ly/NYM APPT for appointment. A is an apple, P is a Paul, P is a Paul, T is a Tom. All right. The next question is, are you taking notes and paying attention to your pattern? Like I said, and either you are struggling to, or not necessarily struggling, just making sure you can pivot right now because you didn't have things in order, a diversified means of making money, online and offline, services and products, employee and side hustle, or you're trying to even make sure that you have enough money in your savings account. How much money have you been making and been going through your fingers, and you're looking at all this stuff in your home, but your savings account is the way it needs to be? And the first thing we think is, I want to invest. Invest means you still won't have any emergency fund if something goes wrong. If no matter how much money you make, if you're paycheck dependent only, you will never be financially secure, and you're not financially free. And I want to talk to you about how you can do that. That's what we're going to be talking about next.